If it's good, it'll come back. But they say good don't sell itself. So if the food is good, people come back. Look at that. Live in the Chop Shop with Andre. You got Wits End Watches, Queen Kisses, Harmony's Kitchen. Check us out. You know we coming through. We see y'all soon.
Lights, camera, action.
Live, another episode, Chop Shop. Your host, Chop. Another special guest. Introduce yourself, man.
You sitting in the Chop Shop with Andre Whitaker, aka Just Coolin', aka the Hamsa.
What's going on, bro?
Man, you know, chilling, man, trying to level up, maintain, grow every day. It's the only way to do it.
Now, I got you in the, I bring entrepreneurs,
Okay.
up and coming, black. So let the people know, you know what I'm saying, what you got.
So we got a few things. We got we'll start with the one that's the most popular, Queen Kisses, which is a lip care line, which brought what we call the ultimate lip care kit. Comes with lip scrub, lip balm, revitalizing lip mask, keychain holder, and lip brush scrub. And those are on the site at queenkisses.com. If you get the business card, it's on there. What is it? qkisses at 85gmail.com if you want to reach out to the owner and talk to her. We also got Wits End Watches. You can go witsendwatches.com. Get you some nice little timepieces.
I like that.
We also cater, Harmony's Kitchen. We do unique comfort food. So stuff like if you want, say meatloaf, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. We got macaroni and cheese stuffed meatballs. We got loaded mashed potato cupcakes. A lot of stuff that we go in the lab and we get creative and we make it happen, make it taste good. We want it to be aesthetically pleasing as well as appetizing. So that's where we're sitting at, man.
So you running 3 companies?
Well, we also got vending machines too. So
hey, we gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah, we got vending machines and we got we sell unique exotic snacks. So we sell snacks from all over the world. Those aren't in the vending machines because I don't know if people ready for those to be put in the vending machines because you're not gonna get a bag of chips for $1.
Right.
These come from all over the world, so that bag of chips might cost you $5, $6.
Right.
But
we put them in like exclusive places. It might go though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Got to get the right places. But yeah, man.
We gotta talk about the vending machine.
I've
been looking into the vending machine, but all right. You went too fast. You gotta slow down for the listener, man.
It's
okay, first thing first. Queen Kisses. What made y'all get into like a lip care line? As far as black people, most black people I never seen get into, you know what I'm saying, worried about people's lips, you know what I'm saying, healthcare. Not that many. I haven't seen that many.
So for us, it was my wife, she's still a licensed dental assistant and was working toward being a dental hygienist. So she all about the mouth, for 10 plus years. So one of the things that she saw when people came in, you get your teeth done, the lips, you see the lips and stuff. So, we wanted to make something for that, but not only just to make something for that, but we wanted to make it natural. So you didn't have, when you look on the ingredients, it ain't a whole bunch of stuff you can't pronounce. It's coconut oil based. So a lot of the stuff is just more so for protection and whatnot. It has essential oils and different things in there. Just depending on what flavors you got, they all got all the names of them. We come up with all the names, like the lip scrubs called Caramel Kiss. We got a whole different list of names. We just recently got into a partnership with Fulton Street Books in downtown Tulsa, which is also a black-owned ladies bookstore. So
that's what's up.
We just trying to be out there and make it happen.
That's what's up. All right. The food.
Man.
Well, hold on, the watches. You said the
Okay.
watches. The watches.
The watches is which is witsendwatches.com, which for me, watches is one of the things I love. I love watches, man. My grandma.
I like timepieces too, man.
My grandma used to tell me, women shouldn't talk to a man that don't have a watch. That man, he ain't got nothing to be on time for. So, you know what I mean? So
that's good.
those are things that stuck with me, and I fell in love with watches. I wanted to do that because it helps me research and different things, because my ultimate thing is to have my own watch brand that is mine. So I'm wearing my watch brand and not everybody else's. Right. But I'm willing to put that work in, get that research in, so I can get a better understanding of what it is I'm trying to do. Before I get there.
That's what's up. The catering.
So the catering, that's more so a family thing, man. My family love to cook, and even growing up,
So is recipes handed down?
Some of them is recipes handed down, but I put my spin on them.
Okay.
To give it a little more creativity, and even we still do certain things that, like, if you just want a grilled chicken, I do some grilled chicken. I'm not opposed to that, but we do a little bit of everything. Yeah, we got exclusive stuff, and
like what?
That's my love language, man.
Like what?
Let's see. We got a buffalo chicken macaroni and cheese grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
got a peanut butter and jelly French toast, stuffed French toast. We got
peanut butter and jelly is stuffed inside the French toast.
Inside the French toast.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a chicken and waffles, but it's sweet potato waffles, and it's buttermilk fried chicken with chili and brown sugar candy bacon.
Chili,
like the chile. And
okay.
Yeah, chile
I thought
like chile and brown sugar.
Okay, I'm thinking
on the
like
bacon.
the chili, like
like the chile and brown sugar,
right.
and that's on the bacon. So it got that kind of that little spice, but it got a candy flavor to it because that brown sugar candied it.
Okay. How long you been in business?
We've been in catering probably since 2016, and so man, I don't get to do it as much because
everything licensed, LLC.
Everything licensed, LLC, man. We ain't playing, man. We getting the tax purposes, the whatever they got for me. Because when you got corporations, you got LLCs, S corps, man. These people got so many deductions,
right? Because
they want to tax you as a person,
yeah.
But as an entity, it's a little bit different. You don't get taxed the same way as an entity.
Yeah, and you get a lot of tax breaks.
Yeah, so you might as well go on about it that way. Make something happen so you can leave it.
You love doing it?
I love it, man. Cooking is my love language, man. I
gotta tell you something, man. You got.
Hey, what was it? 2 days ago, I just went in the kitchen. What you making? I think I'm gonna make some stuffed chicken. So I made some basil and spinach and 3 cheese stuffed chicken breast.
That sounds good too.
Right?
That shit sound like the shit they serve at.
But that's what I'm saying. That's me, man. I just like to cook, and sometimes I just get in the kitchen and just put some stuff together and see what I can do.
That's what's up, man. All right. What advice would you give to your younger self? Let's switch it up.
Stay with it, man. Stay with it. It's so many things. I always feel like every child is born with a genius trait, and everything around you beats you down and beats it out of you.
Right.
So it make everything tell you what you can't do, what you shouldn't do. So you start to believe that stuff. So for me, I just tell them to stay with it, man. Because if you don't quit,
how you beat that though?
Man, I think for me, it was everything that we saw when we was growing up and that we went through when we was growing up. I saw all these people go through things. So for me, if nothing else, I learned how not to do it, how not to go about it. Did we still go about things? Yeah, but that's growing up.
Yeah,
but if nothing else, I learned what not to do. I saw steps, and when the fork came, they went left. I saw what happened to them, so I decided to go right, man.
Right.
Decided to go right, man. It's
I did
the
that
only
too.
way, man.
I did that.
We could be sitting somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I say I did it the right way, man.
All right. With that being said, what's your take on mental health?
Man, you know, I definitely think it's something that should be discussed, especially amongst men, because one, we mistake vulnerability for being weak, and that's not how it should be.
Right.
And growing up, you know, you always point out, that's crazy so-and-so, don't talk, hell, they even give you the nickname. That's crazy so-and-so.
Yeah.
But now we're at this point, I'm glad that we're at this point where we actually had a conversation. If you are feeling some type of way, you can actually, you should tell somebody.
Right.
Because the way that this world is shaping with social media and everything, man, there's so much stuff going in the other direction. There's so much stuff that can take you in another direction. So if you have a chance, you have somebody, you know, say something. Cause
if you have somebody for us to talk to.
Yeah, if you have somebody to talk to. And you don't have to take it to social media. You know, just reach out and be honest.
I think people nowadays take the last step to social media.
Yeah.
Right? Like after almost to the end where it's almost like I'm finna commit suicide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
like
that's
almost at the breaking point. That's when they take it to social media.
And then in the same sense, you know, since you said that, you know, I halfway feel like sometimes when, and you know, people might feel different, but this is just my opinion. I halfway feel like when people say it, you just want the attention.
Right.
Because if you're gonna do it, like
what?
if you saying, I'm gonna jump off this building, what you telling me for? If you really want to do it, you just do it because you don't care. But if you care,
I think it go both ways.
I can see it going both ways.
I think it can go both ways. Like sometimes I feel like, cause I work, you know what I'm saying, in a mental health facility. So I feel like sometimes, yes, it do be attention.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I guess sometimes they don't know how to voice their opinion.
I can see that.
To the people who they want to listen to.
Who matters.
Yeah.
I got you.
So they feel like, well, since I got this device in my hand, I could just tell people. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and then they voice it their way.
I
it could go both ways. Like it's
a catch-22.
Yeah, it's like pros and cons to that.
Because when you put it out there, you know, everybody's a doctor all of a sudden.
Right.
Everybody gonna tell you what's right.
In this state, I can say for a fact, in this state, if you post that or say that they coming to get you, somebody gonna report it.
Yeah.
And you going to the mental health facility.
Yeah.
And you can't leave till you know what I'm saying, they do their assessment on you and all that. But
I mean, it should be that way.
It is. I mean,
because like you said, man, like I said, I can see it both sides. Yeah, but like you said, it's one of those. If I don't have that person to talk to, or that person that I need to talk to don't want to talk to me about it, like you said, that who else do I gotta say it. I gotta get it off. But it's hard to know. You know, I don't know if you want attention or that. But what if you just want attention?
Like
what if you just want attention in a call, then they come pick you up, and you sitting in there like, oh man, who did this?
So, okay. Far as black men, since we black men dealing with the traumas, you know what I'm saying? Most people grow up with different type of traumas. I don't know your household, whatever your household might be.
Absolutely.
So how you think far as what we see now? Because now, in what I see in this generation now is how I view it is like, okay, in the 80s you had the drug rush, cocaine, so they did the war on drugs.
Absolutely.
So a lot of black men got caught up, got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, there was a lot of women having to try to raise men.
And then you got to go back a generation before that, the 70s and the 60s, when we had the Panthers and the other movements, when they locked them up and killed them.
Right, but past that, I'm saying, I know
well,
that too. I know that too.
That helped usher in those 80s where people didn't know what to do.
Right.
Because you killed all the leaders that was doing this, so you got another
That's
leader.
very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. But what I see now is a lot of young black men is raised by women, and they don't have a father figure.
Absolutely.
So with those traits, you only pick up what you see.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a lot of black men that's growing up now have feminine traits more than the male trait, and I think that plagues on the mind.
Okay.
So it's a lot of softness that comes off these days with this generation.
Well, see, that's the catch-22 as well.
Okay.
Because what do they say? You know, we ain't nothing new under the sun.
There's nothing.
So I'm not gonna say that a lot of these men are more soft. I think a lot of these men now are a lot more. I think they overly aggressive and they're a lot more quick to react. But on the soft,
as far as what a female does, that's what a female does.
But on the soft, but I think that, like you said, that's definitely from not having men in the house.
Right.
Because I always tell people, you know, in the
A
80s
female,
and 90s,
a female react like that though.
This,
Of
all
course.
of this was your weapons.
But who
We had
told
to do
who
this.
taught you that though?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Who taught you
But
that?
what I'm saying was there's nothing new under the sun. I think more so a lot of this stuff was here. But we couldn't talk about that. It's a lot more
Yes.
open now.
Right.
So people were still here.
Right.
What was it when Eddie Murphy was wearing the leather and all that, what was that era called? What was it called? But when they was wearing the like spandex and all that and all.
Yeah, as far as like you talking about like the old school
Yeah,
artists,
you know, they was wearing the
like Houdini and all that.
And then, you know, so that's why I say a lot of this stuff, it was here, but we didn't necessarily look at them that way. But now, if
but
there was
sometimes
them,
I
they
think-
come out and just say it.
I think sometimes with that it was a costume.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it was.
Absolutely.
I don't think they wore it as far as like
I agree.
this is I prefer this because
No,
this is the gender role that I'm trying to
I
portray.
completely agree with you.
Like nowadays,
But some of
the
them
costume that's
were
put on-
fine with it.
yeah, but it was a costume. It was like
But that's what I'm saying. Some of it wasn't just a costume, but we couldn't tell the difference
Right.
of which one was which.
Right.
But
but
you're not gonna come out and
I
say
think they
it.
did say that.
But you're not gonna come out and say it, though.
Okay.
Versus every time now somebody come out and say something. It's a
the
big
singer,
thing.
the blues singer. That Elvis Presley tried to be like, who was the black blues singer?
It was
Richard,
lady. Richard Pratt. Richard. Oh my God, Little Richard.
Yeah, okay, Little Richard. I think that's what he was trying to do.
But he didn't. Have you ever heard him say?
But because back then, but I'm pretty sure.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
around.
what I'm saying. That's the difference. And he could go and do all of that, but he ain't gonna say it. But now, if I go do it, I'm gonna tell you from the gate, this is who I am. Lil Nas X said it, sales go up.
Right.
Was it Sam
I think
Smith?
he came back and was like, I think he just did it just to do it. I think he came back and was like, he ain't gay.
Yeah, I saw him.
I don't know,
He
but
said, you kissing the man on the award show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you say what you want to say.
Yeah.
But either way, it's one of those.
But
Now it's
is
perfectly
that-
fine
But
to say
is
it.
that, okay, to bring that back to the mental health, is what's the cause of that though? Do you feel like the cause of that is because the man is not in the household?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that either. Because sometimes you, because
Okay, well if you don't say, okay.
because you have those that have strong dads and turned out this way. You know, I put you out the house. No, my son ain't gonna be like this.
Okay.
So they got it both ways.
Okay.
That's why I say that's a catch-22 too. Because some people say you
don't really hear that though.
So you can look at it.
Okay,
you can look
so-
at it from this way and
So
say
what if the person that say, like I was born this way,
yeah.
do you believe that?
I believe they believe it.
I don't. Do you? I'm saying. Do you believe
But
that?
that's the thing. That's the thing. It's hard. It's hard for someone to say if you believe what someone else believes, because theoretically, scientifically, no, you weren't born that way. But if you believe,
Okay,
but a lot of this stuff, but the thing, physically, but mentally, I don't know what's in your head. So mentally,
that's
I don't know
based,
what's born. I don't know what's
right.
But
so that goes back to mental health.
But
that's what I'm saying. So do you what?
I don't know if it. That's why I don't know if it's mental.
I'm not speaking on like no other race. I know this all ties into all races.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, far as black men, how can we get a hold to where? Okay. How can I nip this in the bud? Or who do I need to talk to? What's going on?
Well, I don't.
Do you feel like you have to go to these facilities? I've been to the facilities and I know what goes on.
So a lot of these places,
I feel like you don't need to go to that.
I don't think a lot of them we do. I think a lot of it is because we don't have our tribes anymore.
Right.
You know, growing
but
up.
what that comes from though.
But no, I'm saying growing up, you know, we used to go to grandma's house.
Right.
Every Sunday. Everybody was there.
Right.
So if you had an issue, you can talk to 7 cousins, uncles, aunties, and all that. We don't do that. Right. Like, people don't do that. You don't have tribes. Not to mention, your grandma's is 41 now. So, you know, that like it's a whole shift in everything.
Yes, it is.
You know, men are starting to be back in the house like, to an extent, but
do you feel like the government had play in this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know we gotta talk, man.
So we could talk about Nicaragua. Okay. They're running the guns. We could talk about who paid for that to get where did the guns come from? Okay. They came from the United States. Okay. Who sent them down there? Our government.
So you saying put in the hood?
The government.
Put in the hood?
They put guns in the hood.
Okay.
They put the guns in the Nicaraguans' hands when they was doing the drug trade down there during the 80s. Right. Because they was doing the coke down there. Right. And the government themselves said they flooded coke into inner cities and crack. Right. That's why I tell people, like, you gonna tell me, we the dumbest people in the world, but we found out how to make crack. Right. Just out of this scientific, Right. Somebody showed somebody something. Right. And why was it only in our community?
Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross.
Yeah, spoke about that's the Nicaragua connection.
Tap into that. All right. Okay.
So yeah. I believe the government had a lot to do with the 3 strike rules.
Yep.
You know, 3 strike. I stole candy bar 3 times. Now
that's
life.
Clinton.
Yeah.
Then he came back.
That's your president now.
But he came back.
He signed on to that too.
Clinton was backed it, but Clinton.
I completely agree.
Then Clinton came back and tried to apologize. Mm-hmm. Man, it's too late, man.
But this one,
too late.
That's why I said whenever he was running for president, I was like, I don't like either one of these, because he's trying to okey-doke and trying to act like his hands didn't get dirty and lock up y'all uncles and daddies and everything.
All right, as far as the town, man, how you feel? What do you think? All right, the town got gang culture.
Yeah.
With the mental health we just spoke about, how you think we could go about that? Like to change, I feel like we could be a voice.
I think a lot of it goes back to what we were saying about the families, you know, having those tribes. Even in gang cultures, you don't even have a lot of OGs around. Because even, you know, they say there's no honor amongst thieves. But even whenever we was growing up, it was still certain things we didn't do. It was still certain codes, certain people you didn't mess with. But it feels like all of that's gone. Yeah. But you don't have, and then, you know, everybody feel like they got to test somebody. You got to feel like you got to.
But why though? That's the thing. Like,
because why? There's no more structure, man. We got to get back to getting some type of structure.
So how do we do that?
For us, got to come together as a community, as black men. And I will say we do have, you know, we have different things around town where people are trying to put a lot of stuff together. Like they just did the.
But how can you get them engaged though?
Getting them engaged, you gotta go to where they at.
A lot, yeah.
You gotta go where they at.
People scared to do that.
You gotta go to where they at. Revolution takes lives.
Yeah.
Revolution takes time. Revolution takes money. Revolution takes a lot. But if you want that change, we gotta be willing to Cause you can't be scared of your own.
But a lot of people is, man.
You can't. I know, but you can't be scared because this is. At the end of the day, you can't look for the people who put us in this position to get us out.
That's true.
So we got to look to ourselves. And so if I'm supposed to be an OG or a big homie, I'm supposed to be able to go over here and walk to the younger cats.
Yeah, and also I think like until you make the change and do all that, it's gonna keep happening.
And they gotta see it in you too.
Right.
You know, if they don't see it in you, you can tell, hey man, we need to get at this. But just last month you went on the run with me.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, nah, it don't work like that. They gotta see you doing what you supposed to be doing. And because it's a lot of us out here that is former whatevers.
Right.
But when I looked to it, I was telling Jericho, which they just did the J Parlay Creator Fest for a whole week downtown. Poetry, music, theater, everything.
Right.
That was her thing. She put that on with the community.
Mm-hmm.
But that was, that's us. It's black owned, man. Right. That's how you give back.
Right.
You get them, hey man, you wanna, I know they don't like you drawing over here, but you can draw. Come to the Creative Fest, put your artwork up.
Right.
Let the world see it.
Right.
You know, give you
I
that
got
person.
a lot of people in that too.
Yeah, you know, they everywhere, man.
Right.
And I love seeing it.
Alright. What's something new happening in your life, man?
Let's see. Getting ready to have a 6-month-old, man. In a few days on the 5th. He'll be 6 months old, just had a new boy.
Okay.
So right now that's the newest thing, that's the most pressing thing. Right about now, that's the only thing. I got a 7-year-old, but you know, he need a lot of time. So but right now that's the newest thing, man. Just trying to set his foundation right, getting him set up. Got that custodial account open for him. So we are already working on that, trying to, got to get another vending machine so I can get him one, because I got the one for my daughter. So, just trying to set some foundations, man.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about the vending machine. All right.
It's on, man.
Something you could change about yourself if you could.
Maybe be a little bit more extroverted. And that's more so because growing up, I was extroverted, but now I'm more introverted. I don't really care to be around a lot of people. But I know to get out there and grow and network and build and add more to me. I got to get out there, put the feet on the ground, and talk to people, shake hands, shake what they say, shake hands and kiss babies, man. I got to go there, get out and do it. So I think that's the biggest thing, man. Just getting out and letting it be known that I'm out here and trying to make something happen. Oh, and I'm an actor now. So, which that just started this year. I started getting into my acting thing.
And movie?
I'm in 2 TV shows.
Oh, okay.
2 TV shows. One of them is independent here in Tulsa called Terrible People. And the other one is
that's what's up.
Tulsa King, that's Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, okay. I just seen that on TV.
So I got some background roles in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see me in there. You'll see me in there, man.
That's what's up.
I'm a doorman. I'm a cab driver. I'm sitting in the jail cell. I'm a pedestrian walking. And I got a few things in there, man.
I seen when they put the I guess like the ad and all that. Yeah, I seen that.
So they got 10 episodes, so they signed on for 1 season. So if they get picked up, who knows? But you ain't gonna stop me. I'm trying to be in whatever I can be in, try to put on
that's
for the
what's
team.
up.
Hey man, I'm gonna use I'm gonna maximize everything that's in me, man.
You got to in this day and age.
We got to, man. I gotta leave something behind.
Anything else, man? You want to tell the people, man?
Man. Don't just dwell in this life, man. Live it. You only get one, so you better make the best of it. Love those close, hug them and kiss them, man. You only get one time, so make it count.
Yes, sir. Another episode just wrapped up, man. Salute.